What's going on, guys and gals of the Primal Crew? It's Big D518, and I thought I'd take a little bit of time away from my normal videos, Pokemon videos, and talk about something that's kind of been on my mind. You see the guy over here? If you don't recognize this face, I don't even think he recognizes who he is in this picture, that is Colin Kaepernick, the San Francisco 49ers quarterback. The guy that was thought to be the best thing since sliced bread when he took over for Alex Smith about 3 or 4 years ago when Alex Smith went down with an injury. And the guy that thought, or that was thought to, lead us to our 6th Super Bowl championship. Obviously that didn't happen that year when we lost to the Baltimore Ravens. It was a very, very competitive match, I will say that. His first full year, I don't even want to go into that. I want to go into this season. Let's let the stats look at it for himself. Through 8 games this season, 8 games, keep this in mind, he has thrown 6 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, for 1,600 yards, and has a QB rating of 78.8. On the lowest scoring offense, or bottom 2 with the Rams, but the Rams completely mollywopped us this past weekend. The 49ers' current record is 2-6. It has taken the 49ers this long to make the decision to finally bench him and bring in Blaine Gabbert. I mean, granted, Blaine Gabbert isn't exactly, the savior of our team or anything like that, but, it could possibly be a fresh start. But here's a question for you. Who is Blaine Gabbert passing the ball to? Who's he handing the ball off to? We've gotten rid of our tight ends and our wide receivers left and right. It's not even funny anymore. I mean, Vernon Davis actually has an opportunity to win a championship this year, but with the Denver Broncos. If I'm correct, I think we traded Anquan Bolden to get more draft picks because our front office is pretty much saying we don't necessarily feel that we're going to do good this season, so why not just piss away our good players for draft picks for next year? Is that really the direction that we want to go in? We're starting to look like the 49ers of 2003, 2004, hell, 2005, 2006 when we first got Alex Smith, and we were a cellar dweller team. Now, granted, it did take, Alex Smith a few years to actually find form, but look at him now on the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't have his stats in front of me, but I feel like he's doing probably a little bit better, not record-wise this season, but over the last couple of seasons, yeah, I think he's been doing a little bit better. I don't know. When I have a quarterback that has a difficulty when it comes to, what's the easiest way to put this? His run-and-gun offense isn't exactly what the 49ers are. The 49ers were always a passing and running game team, not a running quarterback team. We were never like that. I mean, granted, yeah, Steve Young could scramble for like 20 or 30 yards and get us a first down or a touchdown. But, okay. So when Colin Kaepernick first came in, when he took over for Alex Smith, nobody knew his playing style. That's why he was able to torch teams for 100 yards a game. That's why he was able to torch the Green Bay Packers in the playoffs that season for I think over 180 yards in that game. And then look what happened to him the season after. Teams got smart. Teams got very smart. They knew what kind of running scheme he was. They knew what kind of plays they liked to run with him. And they stopped him. So it took Colin Kaepernick to, start relying on his arm. Was his arm, very effective? No. Dare I say he kind of reminded me, well, no, I can't even compare him to Tim Tebow. I mean, he's a little bit better than Tim Tebow. But why take a 5-step drop, rifle a 85-mile-per-hour pass into a guy that's 2 yards deep away from the line of scrimmage. The guy's not going to have enough time to, get his hands up, and that's why people wonder why Vernon Davis couldn't catch that many balls, because they weren't thrown to him correctly. You can't rifle a ball at someone's feet and expect them to catch every pass. Why else do you think his QB rating is such lackluster in numbers? And it's taken them this long to figure that out, to bench him. Now, I'm a Niner for life. I will always be. But this past Sunday when I was watching the game, when we gave up a safety in the first quarter, I actually asked my coworkers, I said, when is the Raiders game on? Because I'd rather watch that. Now, don't get me wrong. Being a Niner fan for life, yeah. Like, everyone's supposed to, you're supposed to hate the Raiders, but you know what? They're a Bay Area team. They're doing pretty damn good this year. And, they need a little bit of love, too. Now, that doesn't make me a bandwagoner. I'm not going to, get myself some black and silver and go into the black hole and watch them. But I will cheer for them because they are a Bay Area team. People ask me, why do you cheer for both teams? Well, let's look at it from this point of view. Why do you cheer for the Warriors? I'm probably going to get a lot of dislikes for this, but the Golden State Warriors are based in Oakland right now. They haven't moved to San Francisco. That stadium hasn't been built yet. But they're in Oakland. Why do you like them? That's because it's our only basketball team that's close by. Sacramento Kings are out there too. Are they like the Oakland Raiders of the NBA for us? Now, granted, I don't like the Kings either, but it's just food for thought. Food for thought. And that's a lot of people don't like the A's either, but, a lot of people still cheer for the A's. We hate the Dodgers, that's obvious. Not just because they're from LA, but that's because they're a bunch of douchebags and they fucking suck. Look what they did this season. They win our division, and they lose in the first round of the goddamn playoffs. Great job, Dodgers. Way to, represent our division. But I digress. Let's go back to this guy right here. It took the front office this long and so many different releases and trades to realize that Colin Kaepernick isn't exactly the guy that should be leading the team right now. I told people I'd rather have a retired Brett Favre right now quarterback our team, and he would probably lead us to at least a victory. It's mind-blowing how much this guy was getting paid at one point. But it's just, the numbers just don't make sense. I know they speak for themselves too, but I mean, come on. It's dumb on what they did. I mean, they've taken a team that was, not only playoff contenders and possible Super Bowl champions to, hey, let's fight for the first round draft pick or number 1 draft pick in the 2016 draft. That's what we're fighting for right now. Let me know, what do you guys think? Do you think Colin Kaepernick is actually a decent quarterback? Is he just getting a bad rep? Or do you agree with me and think that he shouldn't even be on the team? And hell, there's been rumored that the Philadelphia Eagles actually want him. They want to trade for him and have him on as their main guy. I don't know what Chip Kelly's thinking of. I mean, I know he faced him once or twice in college when Kaepernick was in Nevada and he was coaching Oregon. But I don't know. I mean, you spent all that money on your quarterback over in Philadelphia. Why would you want to spend more money on this guy? Do you realize how big his contract is, and do you realize how much he's underproduced? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below in the description. Or in the comment section. If you guys have enjoyed this video, make sure that you show some like button love down below. If you guys enjoy seeing more videos like this, I don't even want to say really serious talks, but if you guys do enjoy me going and ranting and stuff like this, let me know, and I could possibly do more of this in the future. But I'm gonna get up out of here. Thank you guys for coming out and checking out today's episode. Coming out and checking out this rant. I've been Big D518. You guys have been the Primal Crew, and I will catch you guys in the next one. And as always, guys, thank you so much for your support, and take it easy.